Let's do this. What's up, Kieran? Oh, what's going on? Okay, so yesterday we got through the first few milestones, kind of completed the tutorial, so to speak. And then you pick whether you want to do normal or hard. We are starting out on normal because the hard shapes looked very hard. And I just unlocked fluids. So the next big milestone is trains. So we're hoping to get there today. But we're going to have to do some painting for that. And I think that's pretty neat. The nice thing about painting is you don't have to have the right color shape to start with. Now, yeah, so we're gonna keep delivering this shape rather than stopping the delivery of the, I don't know, whatever you want to call that, red circle on blue square shape. We're gonna keep delivering that because that's good for us, and then we need to change some of the other stuff that we're doing. So, I'm trying to think, can I just stop that one entirely? I think so. And that one I still need because of blueprints. So if I hit O... I think I can delete all this? Oh, that's scary. It's really scary. But I'm pretty sure all of that can go. As far as I can tell. Let's do it. Boop. Gone. And then I also think for this one, I will just trash. I mean, I don't have the filter yet. How soon do I get the filter? Filtery stuff. 15 points. Because I could pretty easily just filter that off, so I probably shouldn't delete that yet. Okay, let's work on green. Where do I get green paint? Looks like over here somewhere. Or over there. I have 952 platform units, which is clearly enough. So green square seems pretty easy to just bring over the green. I'm gonna do that. We need a fluid miner. And then just like before, we can do the extensions. Wait, no, I don't have those unlocked yet. Oh, interesting. So we can't do fluid extensions yet. JK. So we'll start with just this stuff. And there's a fluid extractor, I assume. It's kind of annoying it's not 5. It feels like it should be the same hotkey as the extractor for solids. That actually kind of bothers me. Like, what do you have to gain by fluids not matching? I don't know. You could just switch this one and that one. Would that ruin anything? It's weird. Anyway. Alright. So we now need space pipes. There it goes. Little globules. Cool. So what is that? 1,200 liters a minute? What's the throughput on this? 4,800 LPM. Which is 1,200 times 4. Yeah, okay. Alright, so space pipe continues along until it meets square. I'm starting to feel like this could be a good time for deleting all of this. I know those circles are nice, but we can get circles other places, right? Like there's other there's plenty of shapes out in the map, so to speak. And there's even a big circle asteroid over there. So opening this space up feels pretty important to me for more factory. So I'm gonna do that. And let's see. Yeah, I think I'll bring the green paint up, as well as we'll do some mining of squares. Go underneath all those tiles. Oh, you know what? I hope the space pipe has an underground. It does. I say underground, but more like underspace. And then do that. Can you do that? Does that work? It does. Oh, okay, neat. Neat. In that case, actually, let's do it this way. Minor extension. Do that. All right, so we got green coming in. Actually, we'll do it this way. And no! Ah. And then I'll do space pipe here. There. Alright, so that'll get us squares. If I do it right. Why not do 4 belts? Just get it done. Nice and fast. You know what I should do? Just thought of this for some reason. Let's make a blueprint for this. Just to like mine all the shapes and put them in the space pipe, space belt. Make sure it's nice and symmetrical. Yeah. So let's select that. Control S. Mine all. Change the picture to that extractor. I'll do 4 of them. Because I've had to build that quite a few times already. Doesn't seem necessary to keep doing that. And now I just need a bunch of painters. And I need 4 per. Oh, interesting. Okay. So how am I gonna arrange this? Probably like this. Can I bring in... Yeah, this will kind of be like satisfactory, actually, the way that we end up doing this. Because it's going to be coming in this way. And then the pipe is going to go up and down. Like that. Or I guess slightly easier, I can just keep the pipe up. What's up, another nerd? You bought it today, played it during the staff meeting? Oh boy. Got you playing hooky at work. I don't take responsibility for that. What's up, Demon? Thank you so much for the 3 months. Very appreciated. How you doing today? Oh, it's not doing the belt right. many is that? Didn't count. 12. So that's 3 belts worth. Still need 4 more. 3, 4. Perfect. Just enough space. Now the throughput is limited on each pipe. I guess I don't really know how to do this yet. Ooh, an evening shift. That's never fun. Okay, so I can't do a T-junction and go up at the same time. That's the same as a regular pipe. What did I do wrong here? Oh, right. I don't have 4 thingies. That's only 1,200. Bummer. I wish there was a zoom. Is there a zoom in button? I know there's the home button, but like when you're zoomed in really far out, I want to be able to like double click something and zoom into that spot rather than having to scroll the wheel. That would be kind of nice. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, oh yeah, 30 items a minute, 10 liters per, multiplies to 300. Okay, so we're only gonna be able to run 4 of those until we get fluid extensions. That's fine. Those 4, 2, 3, 4. And these 4. And then these 4. Okay, that should handle the items. Solids, I should say. And then I'll need more pipes to handle fluids properly. Am I missing one? I'm missing one. This is wrong here. I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look at the little blue thing. That's the actual building where the item goes in. Okay. And then hoover up all those things. Hoover up all these things. Get out of here. Sweet. All right, and this is just a straight across, isn't it? Copy, paste. I don't know which way to make them go. Closer to this way? That should do it though. What's up, Nico 9 Doors? How's it going? Okay, so the paint is gonna run out pretty fast here. It was kind of saturated, but it's gonna desaturate quite quickly, I think. Right? Should be, unless I did the math wrong. Each of these is 300 liters a minute. Maybe it was just all the... How How are these not running out yet? These should be running out. Because pipes don't have capacity. Ooh, Melvor and antimatter dimensions. Those are some good choices. I either found a bug or I'm confused right now. Because fluid content is decreasing in containers, but that's the thing, it's not. Oh, okay, it is. Just very slowly. That took way longer than I thought it would. There it goes. Okay. I guess 20 liters in each of these was kind of a good buffer, but yeah, now the buffer's over and we'll only get 1 belt worth. So that's a bit of a bummer. When do I get the fluid miner extensions? Is that one of these? No. Fluid tank. Oh, there it is. It is 25 points. Okay. So that's pretty important then. I should maybe focus on tasks. Alright. I'll do that next. For now, I'm gonna have to do 4 of these. Copy that. I don't think you can merge. Can you merge space pipes? I guess I can find out. It looks like I can. How does it handle a merge? Oh, it does cross into the correct lane. Okay. So what that means then is I should be able to just do this. And that should do it. And that should end up with all 4 lanes being saturated. Yeah. I guess so. I don't know how much a globule is worth, but it's got to be a lot because it's not shooting very rapidly for 1,200 a minute. Okay, sweet. So that's done. Once that all gets here, I should be able to get the pipage going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Pipe over, up. Up, and... Okay. With any luck, that will be 4 belts of green squares. Now, let's work on this. It looks like a little alien to me, but it's the half star, half circle. And I'm bringing in stars over here, but the problem is I don't have filters, so I can't really do anything with them. So I need to find another source. Oh, you know what? This is pretty good right here. It's already got half star going on. So I might... just produce whole star with this. I wonder if there's enough space on the platform here to do that. Because I have to destroy West half. It's kind of lucky, actually. Because if I do it this way... no, actually. The west half is the same half, regardless of which way it's facing. So that kind of works. And then a stacker... You know you can use level 2 for space belts? What? Really? I just assumed I needed to use those undergrounds. No, there's no level 2 for space belts. No, I'm hitting Q and E right now and they're not doing anything. So... Now, if you're saying level 2 for this part, I did know that. Hey, Karat and Caro, how are you? I am getting into Shapez. I'm doing well. I'm having a good Friday so far. So here's what I'm thinking. We rotate 180. The problem is I need 6 stackers per belt. So this isn't gonna work out to the right numbers, is it? I can never think about this properly. That's 30 a minute, and this stacker's only 20 a minute. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. So I would need 6. I just don't see how this is gonna fit in here properly. What's up, Dave? What's shaping? I guess I could accept a slower overall rate if I did it this way. It would only be 2/3 of the proper speed. But then I would have room for everything. Because that can just do that. So... Because the only other way to... I would need to add a 3rd one and then split both of these off. It would just be a lot of extra belt squares. So I don't know if I like that. So that ends up with slightly less than full belts. Actually, wait. No, all of this can be 1 belt. Because this is still only 4 stackers running at full speed. So it won't even be a full belt. Alright, so then we flip, rotate. Wait. Oh, crap. Okay, so then instead, what we'll have to do is vertical here. I'm not worried about space. It's more like I'm just trying to fit it all on this platform. This platform doesn't have a lot of space. I'm trying to get a build that combines 2 halves before it even gets off the mining platform. So that's fun. Deleting the deleted portion is a bit much. What? that sentence. I don't understand what you're saying. So anyway, this is not gonna net us 2 belts. It'll net us 2/3 of 2 belts of star. That's fine. I feel like I need a set of blueprints. I need a folder. Can I make a new folder from this menu? Doesn't seem like it. This is gonna be Del West join. Del West plus stack and stack. Mining. And I want this to be a mining blueprint. Delete West, and then I stack. I have it going through 2 cutters. What? No, I don't. Just one. Top one. Oh. Yes. That is a mistake. That's me pasting wrong. So I do have an extra square then. Okay, so Control Y doesn't redo. Okay, having an undo function but not a redo function, that's kind of bad. It's actually super annoying. I accidentally did Control Z when I was trying to do Control X. That's kind of obnoxious. I guess I just do it this way. Okay, so this is the new blueprint. Is there an easier way to overwrite a blueprint? That's, I guess, another problem. Create folder, mining, platform, processing. Doesn't seem like it, so I just need to make a new version. Delete west and stack. Okay, and then I delete the other one. How do I delete it? Right click. Yeah, you can edit the blueprint, but there's no like select new contents like there's in Factorio. So there's a missing feature. Where's that feedback button? That one's actually kind of a big one. Is there a feedback button? Ah, there it is. Feedback form? No, it opens an internet thing. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. I thought it was in-game. I guess it is pretty much just a Google form that has a typing. I can do that. Please let us select a blueprint and then hit something like select new contents so that we can fix a blueprint without making an entirely new one. Okay, that was pretty painless, I'll admit. Anyway, I now have this going on. So we've got stars, and I'm mixing stars and circles. Interesting, okay. Oh. So then if I want another miner, I could do... Is there a way to do this? This is actually kind of an interesting puzzle. I do it that way, and then this way. And then the last one could be a double if I want it to be. And I'm actually going to use the same blueprint here. The problem is we don't want to delete west. I need to rotate and then delete west. Which there's not going to be enough space for. How do I do this? There is no east destroyer that I've unlocked. I assume you unlock one eventually. But yeah, it's a west half destroyer. I assume there is an upgrade for east half destroyer. There might not be. Interestingly enough. Or maybe you unlock it in a milestone? I don't know. I don't know. So we need to rotate left. Let's just see what we can make happen here. So rotate that way. And I mean, I don't love the idea of destroying a third of my materials, but it's just so nice because then we end up with what we need, which is full circles. And I know I don't need full circles, but just providing full shapes seems to be a good way to kind of go about things. And if you can get it done on the mining platform, then that feels a lot more free to do that. Okay, so now I need deleters. Destroyers. And then this... Oh, I have an idea. I could have done it this way before as well. So we do the stacker... And this one connects to a rotator. That's the 180 rotator going that way. Yeah. There's a lot that's possible with being able to use the second Z level like that. There we go. Now this is gonna have the same problem. Yeah, exactly, Aloy. I'm trying to think about like, because the problem is that the stacker's not fast enough. Now, Aloy, if you're talking about using the... Oh, right. Why did I forget about swappers? Those left my brain since yesterday. Dummy. Why did I completely forget about that? So, I don't know why I completely forgot about that. Why? Why did I forget? Yeah, Sleepy Rhino, it gets real intense when you start doing that. I think I want that version. Now, and the reason that's nice is that is 30 a minute, right? Instead of a stacker being 20 a minute. So this gets you a whole full belt. Well, a full half belt. And then this, I could use a stacker on if I want to. Yeah, I'm considering what we can do with this. So then if I were to copy that, flip it, would it be possible if I change the rotation? I feel like we can make it so that it's still the... Yeah, I guess maybe that's not possible. It's always going to give me the same half. I feel like it's not going to matter. It's one of those same things like we were dealing with yesterday, where because it's swapping the west and east halves, it's swapping the two west halves of both pieces. There's never a way to get it to end up being on the left. Or maybe there is if I rotate both. There it is. Yeah, okay. I still didn't fully understand yesterday when we were, I don't know who was here and who wasn't, but I was doing a half swapping, and there was no way to get it to end up being like the top half open or something. I can't even remember what it was, but it was very interesting. And someone else was just making a good point that I can... Or no, what did you say? If you put the other half to the middle? No, you can't flip these. Swappers are symmetrical. So there's no way to end up with... Oh, if I switch these though. That's what you're saying. Maybe. So then I need that corner stacker, the bent stacker. Or do I? Does that actually help me? Maybe it doesn't. How many do I need? I guess I could not use those. I could use the swappers again. I kind of like the idea doing this. But they're gonna need a rotation in there. But only on one of them. Maybe. Will this work? What did I do wrong? I was rotating that 180, not fixing it. But shouldn't it? So it swaps the west half. So this just ends up... Because what I already have set up is a right half open and a west half closed. Or right. So I need to swap the full west with the empty west. So why is this not working then? Oh, because that's north. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. We've got a north and a south, so we do need to rotate both. Okay, hold on. This will work, I think. Yeah, I lost track of what was west, and that was a grave mistake. So yeah, we just need to do 90 on both. So we need one to be west and the other to be east. Yeah. And then I can go up. I think this will do it. That one's doing it. There we go. There we go. Are the swappers a global thing? Yes, it is. It is global. It's west. It's always west. Doesn't matter which way they're rotated. So it does mean... The reason that is kind of nice is because these shapes are also global in the way that they come out. You know, like they always come out with this particular rotation. And shapes don't rotate as they... yeah, belts don't turn them. And so it is kind of what you want. Because then you're always modifying the shapes the same way, regardless of which way you've rotated your swappers. I think it would be far worse if it was left-right at the end of the day. There are certain applications where you wish it was that way, but I think most of the time it's far better the way it is. Okay, so we end up with some bonus here. That's interesting. Is this all gonna fit? Is the problem. Okay, so how much am I getting out of each one of these? $30 a minute. I don't have the third Z level yet, Sviplet. That's kind of expensive to unlock. Okay, so then let's see. I should be able to combine this one with that one. There we go. So that's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a full belt. And then the middle is going to be some sort of nonsense. Are these mirrored? No, they're not. Oh, this is so confusing. Right, it's just because the top right... It's because the top right is missing. There's a specific way you need to rotate. It's swappers and I've mixed belts? Huh? What do you mean I've mixed belts? It's only the full shapes that are coming on here. Right? Okay, so that should be good. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's really interesting. Huh. That will come back to haunt me. Trying to think of... I mean, not really. And, okay, yeah. We just have to pay attention. Which is why it will come back to haunt me, because that's hard. But... but it will work. Also, there's another slight issue here of, like... I can do that. And that. I can merge into it. And then... what does this bottom one do? Merge, and then go up, and then merge. I think we did it. Somehow. Let's test. That was a pretty piece of chaos right there. Oh. So the reason we'll be okay is if we just make sure we're trashing all 3 belts if we're not consuming them. Alright, clearly something's wrong here. Is there a way for me to... No. Can I instead do that? Right, exactly. Priority splitters will fix it. And this is... So what should I be getting? I should be getting 3 full belts of circles because I have 3/4 of circles. So I'm doing something wrong. I'm not wasting anything. So yeah, why is this backed up? Just let's reset things here. That fix it? Looking good so far. Nice. Whew. So yeah, I have 3 circle belts available now, but I have to make sure I'm trashing them. Because yeah, if I were to stop that one, then it's eventually going to mess with the other ones. Huh. That is so interesting. I wonder if it properly starts back up if you add the trash back in, or does it like ruin it forever? Give it a second. Because these things can be ruined forever sometimes. Usually that's from deleting something that came from one half but not the other half, so then you end up with an imbalance and it ends up blocked. So I think in this case we'll be fine, because yeah, no, this middle one's still not back up to full. Are we good now? I haven't seen a gap for a second. Take a look at the machine. Oh, there's a gap. Huh. Shouldn't be any gaps. I don't think I know I'm merging the correct belts, because these are all merging. I haven't seen a gap in a second, so I think we might be okay. It just took a minute to fill the manifold, I think, is all that was going on. I'll watch it for another few seconds here, but I don't think there's been any gaps for a bit. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I'm happy with that. The one belt is backed up. No, nothing's off. It's running full speed. I haven't seen any gaps for a long time. The south upper belt. It seems fine. So you guys are you're thinking it's backed up, but it's not really. Even though, yes, things have stopped flowing for a second and that looks bad, it's okay because what's behind it is a machine that's actually working while it's backed up. See, if you look here, it always moves out of the way before the new one needs to come out. So even though it seems like it's, like in Factorio terms, that would mean the belt's not flowing, it always moves out of the way soon enough for the machine to have a gap in front of it. So the machines are never stopped. That's what would be an issue. In this game, you don't want to look at whether belts are backed up. You want to look at whether machines are stopping or not. If machines are stopping, then you've got a flow rate problem. If the belts are stopping, it may or may not be a problem. So really the easiest thing to look at is either the start. Are all my miners constantly mining? If so, we're fine, right? Or the end. Is the final product flowing constantly? If it is, then you have no problems, right? It's not possible for this to be flowing full if we had problems anywhere in here. So all that to say, I do think this is going to be annoying to have to pay attention to. So it's not my favorite design. I probably won't use it again, but at least for now it's fine. What were we doing? This task right here. So I need a mix. Okay, let's get some foundations going here. Maybe just that one. And we need to mix the stars and the circles. So let's get these two attached real quick. And then we'll bring over space belt. Do not merge. Oh, you know what? Do I have space over here? I do. I can bring those to the second Z level, and then we can merge them. Well, the reason is because I don't... If they were all at the first Z level, I wouldn't be able to merge them. Because I'd have 3 belts plus 2 belts is 5, and that's more than 4, even if I had them in the correct lanes. But since these are all on the ground level, then I can merge. Now I do need to do the O. You can't hit the O button to select all the space belts, which is interesting. So you just have to select. It's interesting you can't do that with space belts when you can do it with regular belt stuff. Okay, so we're getting all sorts of inputs here. And all I need to do, because I've already done the hard work of creating the full shapes, all we got to do here is swappy swap. But I need a lot of swappers, not just a couple. I need 4 per belt, so... It's the easiest way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that fit? No. Okay, so something like this. The easiest way, probably having this one on the second Z level, and then we just do like a split off and down, split off and down, split off and down, split off and down, and then this feeds in from the sides, and then we end up with all the shapes, 2 belts worth. So I guess I'm gonna get 4 belts out of all this, eh? Anti, thankfully that doesn't matter. It is completely fine if the final result is the correct object in any rotation. So we don't have to worry about that. We would have to worry about it if I was doing more with the shape, like if I was gonna do some west half destroying or swapping or something. But in this case, we don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this as long as circles are on the left. It works out fine. There's circles, stars. I might have overbuilt this. I don't need 4 belts. They're gonna fill this up in like 2 or 3 minutes. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Hooray. We worked hard for these. That we did. Now it should be fully saturated here in a second. There we go. Oh, that's so satisfying. Just look at how they slide right into that spot. Oof. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. I'm only using 2 lanes of circles, which means I need to be trashing the other one. Where is the other one? Riven beetles on a belt, exactly. Yeah, you can see this circle one stalled out because I wasn't trashing that one. Oh, I'm glad somebody remembered. Okay, now red corner under a half circle. That's a little complicated. Just a little bit. Oh, you know what? It's less complicated because of this shape. This shape is literally what I need already. ready to go. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be back in a minute. Get something to drink. You guys stretch your legs, and we'll be back. Okay. All that effort for an extra belt of circles just to trash it. Yeah, that is kind of painful, isn't it? There are gaps on the belts. Which belts? It does look like they figured themselves out. Looks like we're fully saturated now. No, not quite. Huh. Got a little bit of a hiccup over here. Where's that hiccup coming from? It's the stars. Right, I only get 2/3 of a belt. I knew that. We already confirmed that, yeah, my build was bad. So we need to redo it. Because I was using destroyers instead of swappers. So really what we need to do is rotate 180 and then use swappers, which can handle the rate of a whatchamacallit. And then I can just trash these other things, to be honest. And then that's one full belt. And I copy it, rotate it, and I won't flip it, because then that'll be nice and symmetrical. So then that's one. And that's two. It's already done. Oh man. The good news is we still need the shape. Now I just need to dump a circle on top. Hey, and you know where we have some circles? Yeah, baby. It's time for you to shine. Problem is, we're only going to be able to stack onto a fourth of it, which is not really what we want, but it's something. So realistically, if I'm dumping all of them on top of circles, this is gonna get me 2 belts worth. So really I should take this other set of circles as well. And then we should do stackers here. And this is another belt of the proper output shape. That's a belt of circles, and now we should get 2 belts of the output. Perfect. Once the stars show up, I think this will be it. Oh, I have the stars in the wrong spot, don't I? It should be the upper middle 2 layers. Is that not where I put them? Oh, I put them in the bottom middle. Whoops. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so this is kind of annoying that you can't hit the O button on space belts. Because with these guys, you can do the select connected, and then you can clear contents. But I don't know why you can't do that with the space belts. Alright, now the other thing we need should be pretty easy. Like pretty dang easy. Problem is getting it home. I have 2 empty spaces there, so that'd be fine, I guess. Okay, so I need the checkerboard where the gray is clockwise of the blue. So right now I can just swap this with nothing. And we should get what we need. Oh, you can't swap with nothing. Oh, that's what a cutter is, dingus. So this is literally all we need. That's easy. Why don't I do this sideways? Cutter. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then that's gonna give me 2 belts of output. Could be the right thing. Which I need to bring over to here. And then we're gonna just do this, copy, paste. Go straight across. I gotta say, this is satisfying to watch. All the shapes. Look at them all. Hey, and we're getting our new shapes now. Finally arriving. It should be 2 full saturated belts. Yeah, it seems to be. And that'll work pretty fast. These are 120 a minute, so that's 240 a minute, less than 10 minutes for that goal. Your 4th favorite YouTuber is streaming. It's a weird backhanded compliment. But thanks, I guess. Glad I could make 4th place. It's a very odd thing to tell someone. Like, I feel like I'm not offended that I'm somebody's 4th place. That's still relatively high. But it's like, why say that at all? Like, if someone's your favorite YouTuber, yeah, that's something to tell them. But it's, or even 2nd favorite, maybe. But like 4th favorite, that feels like getting into the range of like, why are you saying that? Like, I don't know. For a lot of people, I'm their 10th favorite. For a lot of people, I might be someone they don't care about at all. That's all totally fine with me. It's just a weird thing to tell me. Anyway. Okay, so back to this shape. I can make this one completely with this shape alone. Or, sorry, this shape. So I shall. So all I need to do, cut, rotate, which 180 rotate, and then stack it on top of itself. I don't think I'm gonna have the space to do that here, so I'm gonna, and this, again, it feels like such a specific thing I'm trying to do. Is it worth trying to make a good blueprint out of this? That's how I feel in this game, is like there are so many different applications. When is it worth blueprinting something to be used in the future or not? I don't really know. I do have a blueprint for mine all, though, so let's get that going. Honestly, I don't need 4 belts of this anyway. Okay, so what we're gonna do... 4 cuts. Samuel, we are almost to trains. That's the milestone we're on right now. Okay, and then I need to rotate. What I need to get better at doing is not building so much manually. I just build one of them, and then I can copy it. So the rotate, and we stack that one on top. The problem is we need 6 stackers, so this is one of those annoying moments. We need to recombine everything from one part of the build. And then the other part of the build, and then we have 6 stackers. Do it. I mean, if I was really trying to be space efficient, I could make it tighter, but that should be fine. Flip it, rotate it, plop it in here. And that all looks good. 2 output belts. I forget, am I going rightmost or leftmost? If I've only got a couple lanes. Right is right? I'm gonna go with right. Things are getting pretty ugly, aren't they? Interesting. Okay, these aren't getting used anymore, so this is a good opportunity to delete those squares. And then I can bring in these guys. But we're gonna go up. Over. We're gonna do the... It's so weird. Why does it assume I want a T-junction there? I want a corner. It's like I have to place that first to get the corner that I want. So yeah, some of the belt stuff is a little wonky sometimes. Oh no, that's too far. Crap. Gotta put the hoppers back here. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's gonna look cool. Alright, so that's there, that's there. Now I just need a space belt from here to here to there. Alright. I did not buy the supporter edition. Sorry, someone asked me that earlier. The supporter edition has an extra like 40 minutes of music and I think something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. Oh, an overhang, huh? That's new. So it's the same shape but stacked on itself with an overhang. And then we do it again. And then we do it again. Neat. So that makes me feel like I should set up some sort of blueprint that like takes a belt of something, stacks it, rotates itself and stacks it on itself. The problem is we're not getting the same shape here. So we're gonna have to rotate the output so that we end up with the same shape. Because otherwise we're gonna get all messed up somewhere. And it doesn't really matter which way we go, so we'll just do it that way. There we go. Now I have two belts of the same rotated shape. So then this is the blueprint for if you have a half shape and you want to rotate it and stack it on itself. And which way do you want to rotate it? Well, you want the top part to be rotated clockwise. So then that means you're going to take a belt, you're going to split it into two, you're going to rotate the top part, and then you're going to stack, and you're only going to need 3 stackers because this is only going to be half a belt. I guess we could rotate the bottom. And it's going to take the same amount of space either way. But we'll CCW the bottom part. Split here. And is that what we want? It sure looks like it to me. And this will only be a half belt of that. From an originally full belt. So then that's one belt. And then I think we can make this work. Sweet. Alright, that gets that done. The music is banging, and that's why I've considered buying the supporters pack, because more of this music sounds really great. It sounds really good. Okay, let's get that bad boy done. So we plop the same old shape on a square. That's it. Problem is, we don't got no squares nearby. Actually, they're all being used. Though I don't need those anymore, do I? No. Ooh. Operator level 1. Done. Operator level 2. Done. Oh, now I need 20,000 of these. I see. Okay. Okay, so where do I need the squares again? Need them over here is the problem. Yeah. what, two rows of them? So 2 rows of squares. Underground. Space. Whatever. Belt. Underground space belt. Which then I bring over to here. Now, I keep saying rightmost, but I'm not doing it. The reason I didn't do it here is because it feels wrong because of the way it's like I'm mining on the left. But I gotta be consistent. Misplaced the BP. Uh-oh. Which BP are we talking about? Oh, the mining BP. That explains why the jumpers weren't there. I did wonder about that for a second. Oh well. Okay, so now I should be able to... Wait, no, I'm going on top of the square. Interesting. So then... on top of the square. Be able to do something like this. Do. This is such a SimCity feel for me, this track in particular. What's going on here? Oh, that just needs to not be. Yeah, there we go. Is that the right shape? It looks to me to be the right Shapez. Looks to be the right shape. Okay, now it probably is a good time to think about milestone 5 here. So all's we gots to do is play swapsies. You know what? Rates be damned. I'm gonna split that off. Combine those. Bring those over here. And then that's a little interesting, because what I can do is swap. I'm just going to experiment for a second. I'll figure out the wiring later. So it almost makes sense to do like a cutter on both. And then I could rotate. So the swap, why not swap? Because it'll just do half and half like that. And then yeah, which was my second thought, was I could swap twice. So I could cut and recombine. But yeah, probably swapping twice is the way to do it. So then I think I can just rotate that, and that will then swap the way we want? No. Interesting. It's always different than I think it will be. There we go. We rotate both? That's crazy to me. This game is so confusing sometimes. I mean, it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it, but it really is brain breaking. Okay, so then that will produce from one full green and one full gray, it'll produce 2 full green grays. So then, and I'm gonna need 4 of these. So 8 of these total. Produce 4 belts output total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then hookup wise, the easiest way to do this. Probably just the classic. I do want to blueprint this, probably. I mean, it's not that hard to make it, but this is also kind of easy. Alright, and then you're gonna go that way. You're gonna go up here, and after 4 of those, you're now the leader. I don't think 8 makes 16. Why would 8 make 16? Each one of these, if recombined, makes a half of a belt. And there's 8 of them. So. I mean, it's 16 of those, if that's what you're saying. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate that it does that. Maybe if I do it that way it won't? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that should do it. We'll see if that works out the way I think it will. And then the only issue is going to be merging here, so I should merge those and merge these. Do that. The end belt bothers you. Which end belt? Lots of end belts. Going on to this one. A little nubbin hanging off the end like that. There's a lot of those around. Oh wow, that's actually the one that bothered you, because there's about 50 million of them in my base. So, not surprising. Alright, so that gets step 1 of milestone 5. Now, they also want just plain old stars, which is awesome, because I already have those. So, I can get that going. Yeah, that's actually it. I'm done. It'll take a while with only 1 belt. I got 12 points, 14 points, 16 points. Nice. Ooh, full blue. What's the bottom one look like? How scary. Yeah, that looks pretty intimidating. I don't even know what that other wishy-washy special paint is. Alright, anyway, I was gonna look at the blue one. The blue one is easy again. Where are those blue doodads? You know, with the rotated on top of itself thing? Where are those? Oh, they're up here. Okay. So now... Now I do it again. How do I do that? Ah, this is too hard. Because now we need thirds, basically, and that's where this gets messy. So now I need 4. And to drop on top of this, I need to rotate the OG shape clockwise. Will that work? Yes. Is that the shape? Is it him, Your Honor? Is he the man you're looking for? And I believe he is. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The problem is I don't think that's gonna feed enough. That might work. It's gonna be close to working, if not perfect. Okay, so I need to do that again. Clockwise rotation, quadruple stacking, delete that, output, yeah, I guess I could do half of each half, but then that's too many, but it'll stall out. So it should work itself out to be correct at the end of the day, since I've blocked off the wrong shape from escaping. So I think we're okay. That's both the right shape, eh? I think so. Cool. That's done. Now the red one, what did we already have going on? So we've already got the right half of that. Now I need to drop the left half of a square. Oh, this is really convenient. Check this out. Shape minor, boom. Extract that over here. Cut. Cut. No. Cutter. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And then we want to be on the left, so we rotate 180 the other half. There we go. And then we need 6 stackers. 6. Bada bing, bada boom. End that. Outputs. Go where you used to be. Couldn't have been easier, really. Pro gaming right here. Boom. Yeah. Did I do it right, though? That's the real question. I actually have no idea. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right. Heck yeah. Boom. Alright, I got lots of research points. What do? Do I do wires? Filters seem really nice. Filters seem very nice. Third floor seems very nice. Part of me wants to save up for third floor for even more spaghetti options. I mean, that lets you put stackers on the second layer. That's crazy. Yeah, Samuel, I agree. This game is absurdly beautiful. I'm gonna do wire basics. Or, yeah, I mean, eventually I want to upgrade my belts. The reason I'm hesitant to upgrade belts is the other stuff wants to be upgraded alongside it. Otherwise, your ratios change, and it's... So I kind of want to wait until I have, like, 60 to upgrade all that. But... yeah, that seems to be going strong. And those are going strong. So let's look at the next task on the list. Colorful star. I wish I could pin... oh, I can. Ha! I love when games work the way you hope they work. That is one of the best feelings as a gamer, when you're like, oh, I just want to be able to do this, and then you try it and it works. Because it's grayed out, I just assume I couldn't click it, but you can. So we can kind of look ahead and be like, I need to make all 3 of these, right? And that's actually super handy to know ahead of time. The other bits are extra, but these 3 are going to be very similar. So I probably want to make all 3 of them kind of at the same time. Or in such a way where I can just, you know, add or subtract 1 element of the factory. And lo and behold, we have what we need already right here. Though, let me look around a bit. It seems like, oh, that's interesting. It seems like the only colored shapes that you can mine are in the original. Nope, here's some red. That's a lot of those red pieces. Okay, never mind. There are some colored shapes in other places too, but they're more rare. The pre-colored. Ooh, there's a mostly blue circle. That's probably handy. A half green circle. Interesting. Okay, go home. And yeah, I'll just use this again. So I might want to unpin the last one and repin it again. Oh, did I? Thought it was in that. Was it not in that order? Knowing about the color thing is probably nice too. I have no idea what you're saying, Alor. There's not unlimited space belt because space belts use a platform unit. So you can't just go way across the map for no reason. Okay, and now that I know that these don't have to be in a straight line, I'm gonna do it that way. And then I can do another shape miner here with the extensions like that. Now I kind of want to just ditch. No, I don't want to ditch the blue. What about trains? I don't know. I don't know nothing about trains yet. We haven't gotten there. We will find out soon, though. We're not that far off. But yeah, so what's going on here with the blue? Because we are going to use that blue square eventually. It's going to go back on top. So I probably want to not delete anything yet. And I'll just work with it over here. So what's step 1? Step 1... I'm gonna need to extract the star portion. So let's take 2 belts. I'll keep those 2 for other purposes. These 2 I'm just gonna chop, or I should say cut. Just to get things rolling here. So we cut the left trash, the blue, and that's it. So that's where we start. Pretty easy.
Get that back home, which is a bit of a problem. These circles are being used for what? Okay, those bottom ones are unneeded. That's getting me the blueprint points that I have 196,000 of. Jeez. I may not need to worry about blueprint points for a bit. And besides, we can do a much better blueprint points if we do a blue circle on top. So maybe I ditch this finally. Am I okay with that? I'm okay with that. Officially okay with that. There's a little bit of lag when I come over here. Those vortex graphics be serious. And then these bottom two, I can also... Oh, I paused it. Can I ditch those? Don't see why not. Not doing anything with those shapes. Wait, where's that shape coming in? That's on the top level here, right? Yeah. Yeah, the one underneath is not needed. Okay, so that frees up some space. Which means delete this. So it is nice to have full circle. There's other circles up there. I feel like we need more space vortex connections here. We'll just do 3. Or I'll just make this whole thing connected. Oh, here's where we are. This one. Right. Okay, there we go. So then that hooks up to here. Those can just go straight across for now. And does that get it to the end? It sure does. Cool. Cool. Bloop. Okay, so now, same shape, and then with a half circle dropped on the left. Which, interestingly, now that means I could take the bottom shape, make that first, and then drop a whole circle on top of it at once. So that actually kind of changes the production that you could do if you wanted to. Was it this one? Yeah, so what was I doing here? Where are these half circles coming from? They're coming from the original shape, okay. Wait, where do the squares come in? The squares come in over here. Ah. So now is when we would have the other half of the circle come in, unfortunately. But I don't got no circles over here. Me no likey. I guess I could collect some new circles. Yeah, I'm doing 2 belts, right? Of output. So I should be able to just do a space miner. Get 2 belts here. And I'm just gonna left. No. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna west destroy. So we'll rotate CCW. And then we will west destroy. So we end up with those halves. And then I might as well rotate them into the proper position. There we go. So then I just need to drop those on the final shape. And that'll work. Utilize the same space belt here. Fast forward to this. And yeah, this is where... So we need the stacked shape to then receive another cycle. So honestly, I could just do this. There we go. Okay, and then these arrive. This one needs to come up and over. This one is just in the right spot. And that's done. Okay, not bad. How we doing? Oh, milestone. Oh god, what's that? So now I need to drop a blue star on top. I see, okay. But we're gonna need blue stars by themselves too. So maybe I should make a star. Maybe I should make another 2 belts of stars. Yeah, let's do that. Shape miner, miner extension 3. Copy this. And then where are those green hicks? They're over here. Okay, so the green doodads. We're gonna need to paint the stars blue eventually. We've got blue paint over there. For now, what am I thinking? I'm thinking we deliver blue stars via a belt here. And that way we can bluify them right there when we need to. And for now, I just deliver regular stars. Like so. Each time I say final shape, you get flashbacks to Destiny 2. I have no idea what that means. I've never really played Destiny, but that's funny that that's a thing. I forget. Are these coming on the upper level or the lower level? The upper level, right? Yeah.
Alright. So that'll finish up the regular star pretty quick, and then as soon as that's done, we'll need a painting of those 2 belts. Sorry, my eyes are so dry today, I don't know what's going on. So we'll paint those 2. Oh, wires, right, I haven't even looked at this yet. Button, user display. How do wires work? Okay, well they do mess with belts. I was curious about that. Signal producer. You can constantly produce, wow, item codes, numbers, all sorts of things. Belt control, belt reader. What do you do? Read the... I guess that was a bad example. That one's not moving. Like, what does a belt reader on this thing do? Have to be connected to wire before it does anything? Okay, that's reading the amount. The speed and contents. I have no idea what's going on. So would that filter it to be only shapes that match what's on the belt reader? I don't know. Does the bad guy have a 10-year-long story? Wanted to craft his final shape. Ah, I see. It's like the doggo flashbacks. That's funny. Okay, that one's going. So yeah, now we need to mess with this weird little star circle again. Where am I even delivering that? This one. Okay, so now you want an extra star, which is interesting. I feel like this could be easy. What we could do is we could just destroy. Let's see. Let's move all that over. Make some room here. Yeah, let's just go around the edge here so we save as much space as possible. Something about things feeling like I have more space weirdly helps me build it and think about it. So what I'm thinking is I just do like a destroy, and just add that on top. Pretty wasteful, but it works. I don't know, why not? I can even fit both belts right here. We do that. Then I rotate it again to the... No, not that way. Yeah, that way. And then I can destroy again. And then that's already in the correct orientation even to drop on top. Pop on pop, drop on top. I agree, Vatamouse. Like, it's such a different game for sure.
really, really high quality, I would say. Okay, so then there's that. Stacker. One heads over. These three elevate. That elevates. I'll put number 1. I'll put number 2. And then you need to be those 3. You need to be those 3. Should be it. Looks like we're getting the right shape out of both. Sweet. That one's done. Okay, now the last one is way more painful. That's like, it's not just slightly changing something. It's very much changing something. So we need basically... Am I messing with that again? Here? No, what is this? Oh, that's for that one. Yeah. What is this nonsense? This. Aha. Okay, so what we need now is to double down on, yeah, kind of unfortunate. It's like we need to create, we need to just ditch the colorless half. Hey, see you later, demon. Enjoy work, hopefully. So yeah, we will want to just get rid of the colorless half. And then stack 2 of the colorless and red right circle halves on top of each other. And then the rest of the process should work the same on the other end. So then I think what we can do is delete this, and we're gonna have to redo it. And it's gonna get slower. That's okay. It'll get done eventually. Oh, I figured it out. It's actually super easy. Barely an inconvenience. We just west destroy all of it. And then we just stack like that. And we're done. So I need him back here. We do that. This, and that's, no, I need one further. That's it. And it'll be only 1 belt of output. So that'll take like 20 minutes, but that's fine. Right, is this gonna do it? Looks like it. That's the right half. We're taking the left halves. We've already got the square left halves right here. Those are getting plopped on. So once it catches up, we should be fine. Yeah. It's actually showing the correct shape. Right there. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, we need to paint those stars blue. So, blue paint. Okay. Fluid miner. Oh, I was only using half the miner though. Yeah, so I could double it, I guess. It's not worth it. I have 20 minutes of other stuff I can do, and it's already done. Fluid miner sounds like a drill. Nope, it's a fluid miner. It's officially called that. It looks more like a pump than a drill, actually. Look at that thing. Regardless, how much do I need? 2, right? Yeah, 2 belts worth.
I also think it's weird you need a separate extractor in the first place. Why not just call it extractor and it extracts fluids or solids, and it just automatically changes to whichever one is relevant based on what you're building over. That feels like that could be a nice little change. I don't really see the purpose of not doing it that way. Space pipe. Alright, so then we're gonna need to do some painting. Programming wise, it's simpler, yes, for sure. For sure. So painters, I need 4 per belt. This one I should have a blueprint for. Yeah, I mean, if only to just have, you know, like basic painting, like that kind of blueprint. There we go. So what should we call this? Like 1 belt paint? Paint 1 belt. So many icons. All right. Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll do it like this. All right. All right, all right, all right. I think we need to be up a level. Match what we were doing before. Should do it. Let's go home and double check. We got blue stars. Yep, blue stars coming out. It seems the required shapes are seed-based. You have different goals. Yeah, that is interesting. You know, they're probably connected to the shapes that spawn. Like if you call this shape A and this shape B, there's probably some combination of A, B, and C, and you and I probably have the same combinations of A, B, and C, but A, B, and C might be different. Hey, Sviplet, thank you so much for the 6 months in advance sub. That's awesome. Very appreciated. Welcome to the Crydania. I guess it's not the Crydania, it's just Crydania. Let's watch some painting get done in high resolution. Just groove out to the music. Right, how long will 6,000 take? 240 a minute? 10, 20, 25 minutes? That's not bad. I don't need a rush 25 minutes. The 21,000 might be a different story, though. 21,000 might be a different story. And I think I have 4... Do I have 4 belts of the checkerboard? Yeah, so if I can then get 4 belts of the blue star, then we can get 4 belts of that going. That's probably what we'll want. So why don't I preemptively get that ready then? I am gonna want a full 4 belts. So I'll do 2 more fluid miners. We've got position 1, 2, so I need positions 3 and 4.
I've seen you before, so you felt it was about time. Well, I appreciate it. Position 4, position 3. Space pipe. That. Copy, flip, rotate. I mean, it's pretty easy to get set up. Gotta wait for the other stars, which mining wise, it's a bit unfortunate. We're gonna be a little short for a stormtrooper, aren't we? Because we can copy that, but it's not gonna have enough shapes. Not enough shapes. We'll go on the outer 2. Join in. What did I get? That one? Okay, nice. Okay, so then that's there. This one. There. And then, and then these 2 need to come like this, this. I've really spaghettied these particular connections, I think. But, you know, that's okay. Imagine what we'll be able to do when we have 3 Z levels. I am scared. This is so disgusting. I gotta say, being able to hit Q and E and it like anchoring the up and down whenever you hit that, it's so smooth. I'd say it's the best pipe belt construction of any factory game I've ever played. I don't think I'm being crazy when I say that. Like, it really, just being able to be like, oh, I'll go over this here and then I can go over this here, and it's not like doing really weird and annoying things while you're doing this. It's like it's doing exactly what I told it to do, and you can make all of that with one mouse click. Like, that's so nice. The C key is really nice. Yeah, you can copy stuff really easily. Let's do more than that. I don't totally understand what the C key does, I guess. Doesn't it just copy? Thought it just copied, maybe it... Yeah, it's the pipette. I do like Factorio's belt building. I think the pin... Oh, yeah, sorry, the C key when you're belting does something different. It's the anchor. Yeah, the anchors are also super nice. I think Factorio could use anchors for blueprinting belts. I think that could be handy. Now, why am I not getting a full belt? Oh, it's because I'm using an unfull belt. Right. I don't really have a way to fix that, though. That just happens to be the half belt. Kind of obnoxious. I guess I can switch which one's the half belt by doing this. Now that'll be the 2 full and this one will have the half. Okay, that's fair. This should do it.
Okay, so that should be almost 4 belts of stars. Oh, jeez. I really need more vortex inputs. I need to spend 7 points on that right now. Because we running out. Alright. That should do it. Minus these corner weirdnesses. There we go. And then we should be able to just stack, have a giant stacking time with those two to finish out the milestone once the stars are done. Next on the list is fixing the little spiky reds. So for the spiky reds, it'll be slow again, but I just don't have the heart to care enough to do something more. I'm just gonna split this off. I'm gonna rotate it. It's funny, I rotate the building instead of the rotator. You have to hit tab to rotate the rotator. I need it to be in that position. And then now we just take these results and stack them with this. That's it. All we need's. And yeah, that actually works out perfectly. So now we're getting 1 full belt. Doing it that way. At least it should be a full belt, right? Oh, no, I'm being dumb. That's not. I need 2 of these. Ah. There we go. I also like that you only need 2 rotators for a whole belt. In the original Shapez, it was more like 3 or 4. And it's nice that the destroyer and the rotator are pretty fast. You only need 2 and 3 respectively to get a whole belt of throughput. There's our full belt. Sweet. Alright, and then I need 1 more of the blue QB rotatey shape, which is over here, I think. Yep. Shapez 1, you only needed 1 rotator? Really? I don't remember rotators being that strong. Interesting. Okay, what's the strat here? I've lost track of what's even happening anymore. Okay, I think it's time to say goodbye to all of that, because the shape is just the same thing repeated. So I really just need to stack, rotate, stack, rotate, stack, rotate. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty simple. So we stack, we rotate the bottom shape. Oh god, I can't even see what's happening anymore. So I'll rotate the bottom shape that way, drop it, rotate the bottom shape that way, drop it, rotate the bottom shape that way, drop it. So I'm rotating, which way is that? CCW. So I should just be able to do that, and then stack, and then rotate, and then stack,
and then rotate, and then stack, and that's my final output. And so then we just need to do that. This. Let's see, did it work? No. Nothing's showing up. Oh, I only need 3 layers of stackers. I did one too many. There we go. Alright, now, as to whether or not that worked, are you the same shape? I think you are, if I look at you from that angle. No, something's wrong. Yeah, no, we missed a rotation somewhere. Ah, I need to pre-rotate. That's what's going on. So here, we need the CCW rotation 4. And that should fix it. I for cleanup. Alright, are you the right shape? That looks better. Yeah, that's the one. Perfect. Sweet. So that'll finish off in 25 minutes. What else? What's in our future? This? Just blue squares? It's not hard. Interesting. Yeah, this is going to be really easy. With the blue squares, drop circles on top, then we cut it, and now we get twice the throughput, which is easy. And then we cut it, rotate, cut. Now we have 4 times the throughput of the original. And then when we get to this, rather than rotate, cut, we just rotate, swap, and it'll turn into this. So that one's really easy. We just need blue squares and regular circles. I'll probably get the regular circles from up there. Do we have squares nearby? Not, I guess they're over here. Belts are getting a little spaghetti-y for my taste. There's just so many of them. I think I need to do more processing out here. At some point, I probably want to rebuild it so that all the belts coming kind of in this region are they're all just feeding into the vortex, and I'm not doing as much close to the base. I think that's part of the problem, is I'm doing too much next to the base. But yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Tab. We're gonna bring squares over towards the blue. Probably process it here. Yeah, that's fine. Minor. Alright. There's squares. And then the blue. The blue, the blue, the blue. I guess we can still fit 4 here.
still bothers me that this isn't 5 to get the minor of the fluids. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Space pipe. On 2. And we bring that over here. Okay. So now we should be able to paint 4 belts of blue squares. So let me get that. Paint 1 belt going. Maybe like this. 1, 2. 3, 4. I think this will work out pretty nice. By staggering them like that, then we kind of, you know, account for this natural curvature of belt. And then pipe. Just connect nicely. Straight across. There we go. Sweet. Okay. And then output. 1 dose. Yes, Vadmouse, that is a great question. I don't have it unlocked yet. So pretty simple answer to that question. You don't start with it unlocked when you unlock fluids. You have to pay for it. 25 research. Alright, so there's 4 blue squares. Problem is getting it back home. Ugh. Really made a mess of this, haven't I? It looks like this is actually a reasonable spot to import 4 on the bottom. So I can merge. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those yet, but I can merge into this belt. So then for these ones, I guess we're gonna do an underground. Like that. And then you're gonna merge in. Okay, so that problem's solved. Now I just need to find space for them, which I guess we can go over here. 1, 2, 3, plus an elevated. So there we go. Elevate down in the corner. Elevate down in the corner. Elevate, down, elevate. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Well, there's blue squares. Oh, look. This is satisfying. Get that. Blue squares and blue stars. Almost 8 belts worth. Delicious. Oh, that's cool. They're like... one side's raising while the other side's lowering.
Nice and efficient like that, you know?
Oh, that's so cool. So cool to watch.
I wonder how many shapes we have total. Does it give us that number somewhere? I want to know my total shapes. Oh, tell me somewhere. Please. I don't think it does. Oh, come on. That's a bummer. Oh, I got another one of these. Sweet.
At some point, I'll probably stop making those. Just because the amount I would need is so huge to get to the next level. But for now, I'll still keep those farming. This one's done. Nice 8 points there. These 3 are all in progress. And then there's a red and green square. One that ends needing a gray circle. It's kind of rough. But the first 4 steps are all red and green squares. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. And I already have green squares over here, and those will probably be done being used soon. Oh, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the last step here. So we're gonna need 6. The reason that's doing what it's doing. We're gonna need 6 stackers per belt. And then that's it. I don't need to do anything else. Route this over. Oh, right. That's not how the spacing works, is it, Cardex? You need space for the output and space for the input. 2 squares between each. How's that? Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And then the stars can now be... Actually, I'm gonna leave that connection. Come over here. Connect. Yeah. Anchor. Nice and clean looking. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love this game. They really did a good job with this game. I love it. So, even though we have 4 belts of that, that's still going to take a minute. Because we're doing 480 a minute. About 5,000 every 10 minutes. So this is still about a 40-minute milestone here. Gonna take a hot second. So we'll have other things to work on in the meantime. Like this one. Alright, I do need to use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'll let you guys watch the vortex. But yeah, stretch your legs, get some water. We'll reconvene in like 3 minutes. right. So, what do we get? Got that thing done. Now it's time to slap some more crap on top of it. Okay. So, where was it again? This one. So we have just been destroying the blues. Now that's not quite doing it for me, is it? Wow. So we could just take the blues out here. Instead of destroying them. And then we could use dropper. It's a little tricky. Okay, here's my idea. Copy this. Copy. Delete. Paste. Put on the ground. So I can go over it. And then we take the blues. And then we hit tab to get a jumper. We got a jumper. And then 6 more stackers. And then we bring the blues over here. And I think that's the shape we want. Yes. Yeah, that's it. You know what I think is impressive? First of all, why is this stopped? Oh, because this is the one that's not getting utilized. Is that right? Yeah, so this needs to be trashed now. One thing that I think is really impressive in this game is how they figured out the way to show the graphics such that any combination of colors and shapes you can still see, you know, like what shape and color it is, even with things stacked on top. I think that's actually really cool that they got that, you know, solved, because I'm sure that wasn't easy. But yeah, I think we got that one done. We already talked about this one. I need the gray circles. Where was I doing the blue squares though? Here. This is the spot. So now we just need to plop a billion gray circles on top of these. Which could be from up there. And right now these are already going. There, so if I could bring the circles in. Probably just get this done right here. I'd think. Yes, Vatamouse, I did know that. I've used that before. So circles drop on top. Maybe these should just start on the second level then. Oh, the other way. Why does it? Okay, yeah, why does that flip? That's a little buggy. Like, it's facing that way, I click, I go to build the next one, now it's facing the other way. I don't like that. That's very much a weird, unwanted behavior type thing.
Okay, so the circles are just gonna be dropping. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is fine. I don't love the way it looks, but this one will just snake around like that. There's there, this one, those. One of those, these go the other way. There we go. That should be 4 belts once I get 4 circles here. Again, I should just learn to copy. Saves me some time. Alright, so that needs to be 4 circles. So, shape miner. Blueprint, mine all. Done. And we need to bring that to there. I don't like anything about this. I guess I can do that and that, and then I can just bring in regular belt. That. It would be nice if it automatically undergrounded it for you. I don't understand why it would have been too powerful to just let you have 2 Z levels like you do with the other belts, and you could just go up and down at your leisure. Maybe it was too good. I don't know. But did we succeed? Yep, we sure did. Cool. All right. 4,500 down. And that's the last thing to trains. That's the last thing to trains. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Research points. Here's another translation. Again, error is maybe the wrong word, but it could be better. That you would probably want to say here stores excess fluids, not excessive fluids. I don't really care about fluid miner extensions. I've made do without them so far, and I think what will be more valuable is stuff like belt speed and stacking and cutting, although those are all getting expensive, so I'm not really sure what to do. I also really want 2x2 foundations. Yeah, exactly, Alor. I think what it would be for, Alor, would be your late game stuff with lots of circuitry, so that you've got a lot of every color of paint stored up, and that way, if you only, it's like, oh, I need 5,000 of this shape, and it's got a bunch of blue in it, you would have enough to like paint all 5,000 or close to it, and that way you wouldn't need, because you're switching between what color you're painting things. I don't know. I think that's the idea, though, is you would have a lot of storage set up so you could have a paint station, and you could swap what color you're painting things. It's like, oh, this is a paint station, and it's got a little bit of red flowing in, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, and you can pick whatever color you want to paint it. And yes, there is color mixing. It's coming. It's coming, don't you worry. All right, what is this? The new diamond shape. you know, the indent. The indented square. The reverse circle. You could call it a lot of things. But that's actually a pretty easy one as well, because it just, all we have to do is cut a shape that has it. This seems to be the closest one. This one's a double. Maybe should use that. That is pretty far away. But yeah, we continue to have the problem of we just need to get stuff in. Part of me is thinking we need to rebuild this and just belt everything. Kind of expand the home base so that we have more connections. So I might wait on that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait on 13 and 14. Also, I didn't realize I skipped 13 just now. I think I'll work on finishing what we have here, as well as this milestone. That does make things kind of boring for a minute, though. Sorry, guys. But I think I want to remove a bunch of this and rebuild it, which is why I don't think building new stuff right now is a good idea. And I guess we can work on removing stuff that's obsolete now. So, like, these are obsolete, right? Yeah, that's the thing I just finished. We can delete everything connected to that. That one's still working. These ones are still getting me points, which is why I'm letting them flow in. How close are we to the next one? 6,000 more. Train vortex delivery is one that I'm very excited about. Hey, why are you not fully saturated? What's going on here? I don't have a full blue star? Reasoning for that? Oh, right. I just didn't have enough. Would I be able to afford losing... one from this? What is this one making? This is making shapes I don't even need anymore. Okay, yes. So I can switch this around to be like that. And then they've both got 4. Yeah. Cool. It is kind of funny looking, like, zoomed this far out, how flat it all is, you know? You're in 3D space, and there's all these very flat belts in our plane of existence. Imagine if full 3D was unlocked and asteroids were in, like, all the directions. Oh, the spaghetti would be horrific. It's already pretty bad. So yeah, that one won't be too much more. We just need to add the red circle. Though, am I trashing a red circle somewhere? Or is that going to further slow down the input? I don't remember. I am trashing those red circles, yeah. So I can just steal the red circles from that. And I think this is dead, yeah. So I might as well figure this out now. So we'll do 2 rotators. Rotate it to the clockwise. And then destroy, so I might as well do 3 rotators. And then we'll west destroy. There we go. And then we'll just end up top left. So then I rotate again. CCW. And then I'll just stack those on top. Just get this all nice and ready for us. We can swap it over. And this one's basically done. Okay, sweet. Time to cut that in half. Where's that one being delivered? Right here. Perfect. Yeah, so this one's interesting. We can get a lot more of these. We can double our result here. Because now we're gonna have 2 per belt. Which is really crazy. So I'm thinking we're gonna need to figure out how to route that. Because that's a lot of belts. So we're gonna have 1, 2, there'll be 3 on the ground, and then there's a bunch in the air. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll connect to number 1. That'll connect to our 1 and 2. Then we have another set of splitters. Cutters, whatever these are called. There. There's 1. Let's see. Okay. So there's 4 belts. And then let's do this. Make the top invisible. Copy that. Okay. Now I've got 2 more. Ah! Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. V. So there's 6. And then the last one. No, undo. Alright, so then these come down, up, over, and up, over. I believe that will now be 8 belts of this one, which is gonna go real fast. Like 3 minutes, kind of fast. What's up, H's YouTube? You've been waiting so long for this game. It's a good one. It is a good one. I've been loving it so far. We're just about to get to trains. Yeah, look at all these. Look at all these goodies. Yum, 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 yum. That one's done. So now we can do that swap over we talked about over here. So now I just shift this to being here. Shift that one in. Delete those. And that is the shape. Yes? Yes. Perfect. Oh, yeah. This is an awesome game, H's. I highly recommend it. It's very polished. Very fun. Alright, now these blue things are almost done. Where do we start here? What I might do is just do like a little... Yeah, no, I know what I'm gonna do. Once this is done, I'm gonna delete a tile here, and then I'll just do some cutting so that the things that end up over there can be cut in half to make the new one, because the new one's just the corner. So I'll need to cut it. What is this doing? This is taking the west half. It sends it to the other side. And that's true regardless of which way it faces. Okay. That's done. So then here we just delete this. Plop a foundation. And now I just need to cut and rotate 180. No, I need to rotate all of them so that they end up the same way. I guess actually both of those are fine, but just for consistency, I will do that. And now that's already 2 belts. The music is so good. Honestly, the musics are just, they're all bangers, and I love every second of it. It's amazing. Flip, rotate. No, that's not right. Should do it. Go. So now we're sending 1 billion of those shapes over, and once those arrive, it should deliver. Uh-oh. Why is it giving me the X on that? Oh, those X's disappeared. Okay. Yeah, once those shapes get here, it should be the right shape. Unless I'm... Blue squares on the bottom. Yeah, it's not a blue circle. I feel like someday I'm gonna flip. Like, I'm gonna see the color backwards, you know, like, oh, the blue's on top of the red, and I'll accidentally make the red on top of the blue, and I'm gonna be so mad about it. I haven't done it yet. Haven't done that yet, but I fear it's just a matter of time until that happens. Do, 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 do.
Oh, the big conveyor? These are space belts. So they're how you connect the foundations out in the middle of wherever. So in the original one, you know, you were just building massively long regular belts. So this is kind of a way to have two different scales for the game. So it's like there's the big scale where you've got the foundations that you build, and then the miners go on top of these large areas. And then you have little miners on the big miner that then, you know, have little belts. So it's kind of like a Inception with 2 layers type thing. Which, it'd be really funny if there was like a even bigger layer where it's like, oh, everything you're producing in that vortex, now you can belt that over. That would be the, what's the thing called? Clustorio? Clustertorio? I think it's Clustorio. Where multiple people you can have different Factorio servers running and then like connect them with certain elements, and that like literally sends items through the internet to other people's bases and stuff. It's crazy. Okay. Now the problem is once that's done... No, that's not a problem. We'll figure... That'll be easy. We're gonna be wanting opposite corners. I could probably just turn these into swappers, right? Okay, now it's cutting. For opposite corners, you can't do cutting. That would never work. Because cutting ends up with half the material on the result. So the only way you could end up with, if you're having 4, you end up with 2 pieces of material, but if you have 4 pieces of material, it's just going to be the whole square, and it'll end up with one like this and one like that. So instead, we need to go back to sending the full shapes. No. No. Now I'm confused myself. Is there still multiple layers? Like Z levels for the belts? If that's what you mean, then yes. There are 3. You have to unlock the 3rd one with these research points, which I haven't quite got enough yet for that. Okay, so this is almost done. How am I gonna fix this? I could... Given I only need 3750 of them, I'll probably just mess with a couple of these. I don't know if I have room to fix all of them. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just too lazy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so that's done. So yeah, I think all we need to do here is basically split it into 2. And one of them we're going to rotate 180. And then we're going to do a east-west split. Or, not split. Merge. Merge? Swap. Swap's the word we're looking for. And 2 of these will handle 1 full belt. So this is actually all we need. And then that should end up being just 1 full belt out, not 2. So then we're not gonna get it done quite as fast, but that's fine. Yeah, you should check it out. I think there's even a discount right now, a launch discount, so it's slightly less than full price. I think I'm remembering that right, I hope. Yeah, 20% off. That sounds right. Oh, missed one.
Yeah, only 16 euros. It's a great deal for a game that has this much play to it. And there's so much, I mean, it depends on if you want to get into the late game of this sort of thing. I'm still not sure if I'm going to or not. But, because it does start to feel samey after a while, and I'm curious how long it'll hold my attention. But the polish is through the roof. Alright, so that one's done. This one is getting there. 4 belts. What is that? 7 minutes for that one to finish. And then this one will be done by then. And this guy might be the last one to finish. And then we're gonna rebuild some things because it's just too much of a mess close to the base. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna surround the base with foundations. 1 layer at least. I might even have a couple offshoots, almost like docking ports. You know, like if you imagine this is the foundation area, I almost might have like ones like that. So then belts can come in from both sides or something. I don't know yet. But yeah, we want to make it so that this central area is just routing to the vortex. Because now I have I have 16 on each side. So that's already a total of 64 possible belts that could be coming in. I don't even know if right now we can get 64 belt connections. Can we? Or I didn't even think about that. 4, 8. I have 24 per side. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So if you only can get 24 per side, how do you ever get... Oh, trains. Trains is the answer. Right. As far as belts are concerned, you actually would end up at a spot where you're using every single belt connection possible on this 3x3 foundation. That's interesting. Ooh, another operator level. Yeah, baby. The 3rd level provides even more connections. Yes. Yeah. I was thinking about that, but it's still not going to be enough because the 3rd level provides just as many extra connections to the vortex as well. So you're going to end up with more vortex connections than belt connections out here. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, actually, sorry, it matches exactly. JK. I mean, things are pretty clean for a Krydax base. Look at these straight lines and nice corners. I'm quite surprised with myself, to be honest. It's not normally that good. The other problem to rebuild things is I don't really want to undo this because this is the next big one for the operator level ups, and so I kind of want to keep those flowing for a while. I don't really want to break it. I guess I can copy it and just paste it further back. That's what I'll do. And then the blue, we can do this part, the stacking part, on this foundation. Have I got fluids yet? Yes. Yes, I do. And these beautiful pipes. Just watch some things get painted for a minute here. It's all so nice. It's so beautiful. Yeah, the painter animation's great. I like the dropper one a lot because it like smushes the top shape so that it, you know, isn't the full size anymore. And I think that's really fun.
Yeah, I mean, all the animations are great. The destroyer's cool. Cutter's nice. What else even is there? There's the rotators. I mean, those are nice. They don't do much other than rotate real quick. There's the... what else? Oh, just the paddles. That's one of my favorites, honestly. Just watching items go up the paddles. Just like... whoosh, whoosh. This looks so cool. Looks like it's almost gonna miss it every time, but it never does. So satisfying. Alright, we're almost there on that one. Getting closer to trains, folks. Just a few more minutes. I know, Vadamouse, I'm curious too. We'll be there in a sec. I'm gonna use this quick pause to use the restroom again. Nice and hydrated. Get some more ice water because it's like 80 degrees in here. And I'll be back in a minute and we'll be doing some trains, I think. Alright, still need 2,500 more, eh? Alright, but we're done with this one. So there's 12 more science-y points. Ooh, we're almost... You know what? I might just wait. We're almost to the triple threat where all of our blueprints just get faster by 25%. So is that really worth it? When 25% isn't that much faster? Wouldn't it be better maybe to just get 2x2 foundations? Or wait to upgrade train stuff? I don't know how expensive that'll be. I'll definitely wait on it. I'm not convinced yet that that's the best choice. Okay, now this shape can be destroyed. This one was... That's still the operator one. I wonder if the operator ones ever stop giving you levels, or if they just go forever. It says 4 out of infinity, so that implies it goes forever. So if I can, I'll want to keep this production still doing what it's doing. I think that's actually okay. It's far enough away from the base that I think I can do. I can even move this whole platform back a couple tiles. yeah, I can literally just move it chunk right here. Everything will connect the same way. All right, just another 2,000. Those bad boys. Delete that. These are done. Deleted. 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 The big conveyors are actually just the same. They look a lot faster, but they're just basically faster speed, but not faster throughput. Because the items are really spaced out, as you can see. So those spaced out items become adjacent items on the slower belts. Quick break still up. Thank you for that. Jeez. Amateur hour here. See you later, H's. Thanks for stopping by. All right. 800 shapes till trains. What is this one doing? Oh, I definitely don't need those anymore. Definitely don't need that anymore. Left. Almost there. I like how it just flings the blobs. It's very Portal, reminiscent of Portal. All right, we did it. Here we go. Just a few dozen more. Come on, baby. Woo! Milestone complete. Unlock. Technology briefing. We know you've been waiting for these. Huge amounts of shapes over long distances. The dream of every operator. Rails, train stops, shape wagons. Makes sense. Shape unloader. Trains, train launcher. Yes. I love it. Shape loader. Accumulates shapes into fixed size packages, buffers them, and loads them onto shape wagons. Red locomotive. Red rail configurator. Trains can only go on rails. Okay. Once they reach the end of a rail, they go back on the bottom side, following the same path they took on the top side. Wow, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Every train starts with a locomotive. More colors are available with upgrades. You can add as many wagons as you want. Place a train stop next to the locomotive. Use unloaders. Trains drive forward unless you specify to route a different direction. Different colored trains can go different directions. Green trains could skip a certain stop. Train launchers can go across gaps. Renai transportation inspired. Once you unlock it, you can launch them directly into the vortex. Well, that's all very awesome. So let's just try loading some shapes onto a train. See what happens. So start with shape miners here. And then do our mine all blueprint. Okay, so we've got some shapes on some belts. Then trains. We've got a rail. This is a train stop. Wait, no, how do I do it? That's a train stop, okay. So then I need a loader. Shape loading. Shape loader. And then I presume... shift 5. There we go. So those belts connect like that. And it loads into the 3 different levels. Okay. Shapes per package 360. That's a lot of shapes. Rail routing. Wagons. Okay, so we place. I'm a little confused. Does that just... Does it need to have a home spot like that? Can I just delete these? Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. So by having the bottom, does that mean it's always able to get home? Is that like a really clever way to make trains simpler? I think it is. So let's do 4 wagons. No idea what the throughput looks like on these things. We can spawn a train, loads the package on, and then it goes and does its thing. Crazy. So then we could have a foundation over here. And then you would need a train unloader. Can you do those next to those? Does that work? I think you can. Guess we'll find out. Oh, I need a train stop. Right. Okay. And then... It looks like it automatically unloads onto all belt sides equally. And what is that symbol? How full the package is that it currently has in it? Yeah, okay, and it can buffer a few packages behind it. I see. That's so cool. And each package was what? 360? So that is currently 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes of one belt. 3 belt minutes. And then if you divide that by 4, because you basically have to split that along 4 belts, it's really only 45 belt seconds. So you would need a train to make a delivery every 45 seconds to keep things running constantly, I think. And the trains move pretty fast, so I don't think that'll be too difficult. Still trying to understand the point of trains, though. Because they just end up moving things from point A to point B just like belts. So if you've got belts going in and then belts coming out here, why not just connect with a belt? I mean, obviously, once you have more than one color of train, you can route each train slightly differently. So that could help. I guess it lets you put liquids and solids on the same line. Yeah, jumping into the vortex, I get. It allows you to get a little bit more throughput into the vortex. But other than that, I'm not immediately seeing the utility of it. The coolness of it is certainly there. Because I'm trying to think, like, the whole idea would be to condense things. So you could make a stop here and a stop somewhere else, and then keep... I guess maybe the way to do it would be to load some shapes into the first two cars here, and then at another train stop, at another train stop like here, have loading, wagon loader, shape loading, like the back two. So then you could load into the front half at one station, load into the back half at the other station, and now you essentially have two belts compressed into one belt, and you could load all four, unload all four over there. Okay, so that alone is a decent use case, because then you're saving yourself a lot of belt effort. It also seems like rails don't cost any platform units, so that's another big reason, because belts, space belts do. Oh. Well, that alone is a pretty good reason to use the rails, because I can build rails from there to there and use 0 platform units. And these things, do these cost platform units? Yeah, they cost like 4 per loader, but like if I'm doing a bunch of stuff over here in this region, I'm gonna want to load it all on one big train and just come over here with it. And that'll save me probably hundreds of, what are they called? Platform units. Because how much is one of these? Yeah, you're spending like 67 to go across one of these alone. One wagon is one space belt, so you can get a lot more down one rail. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, so I think it's mainly for compression of belts. It's not actually going to help your throughput of one individual belt anymore. Cool. Well, that's really fun. I am excited to play more with that. I don't know. I think I need to be done with this stream pretty soon. So let's work on the future then. First of all, let's ditch all that. That's deleted for now. And then, what did I say? I said I wanted to keep this and put it here. And then this is now essentially a delivery we need to make. Okay. And those also want to keep, but move back. Alright, everything else. Gets the boot. Yeah, just kill it. Kill it with fire. We got a whole new world coming. Just keep the stuff we absolutely need for the operator level stuff. Clean slate initiative has been activated. Perfect. Okay, so then we delete all this, and we get to do some rerouting here. I mean, this is pretty simple, but should do the trick. And then we can do the second Z level. Ah! Wait, how should I do this? I think I'll do the first level. And then go up, like that. Okay, and I should be able to copy that, flip it, paste it, bop it, put it in all the corners, flip it again. Alright. Copy that. Okay, so now we can just connect space belts to anywhere on this platform, and that will produce all of the desired outcomes. So I'm gonna have some space belts coming into the middles, because those support both levels, which is super nice. Like both Z levels for belts. Yeah, so the goal is to do things actually further away now. That will end up helping me. So then things that need to be delivered into the vortex, we'll use these space belts for now. Or use these ones. Yeah, I like that. It's a bit of a simpler delivery system now, and I don't have to worry about finding space. Okay, so for example, these are basically ready to go. So I can just toss them on there and we're good to go. And eventually, when we unlock more vortex slots, we can do the second Z level on these. But I'm not there yet. And then these shapes. What's going on here? Oh, the squares get added there as well. The squares get added in two places. That's unnecessary. There we go. Why is there a... Oh, that's not pipe. Ah, that's the problem. That looks a bit better, governor. Okay. And then I also need squares over there. I see. Okay. I'll get to that eventually. I think I'm going to call it a stream here. We have unlocked trains. I've got all sorts of research points. New train colors are only 12, so those pretty cheap. The vortex delivery is 60. I could just do that right now. That could be kind of fun. Only deliver through trains. But I probably should do the triple upgrade here next. And then I'll work on some other stuff. The 2x2 foundation's kind of enticing. And it's only 20. I think I'll actually do that next, to be honest. And then... yeah, and then I can do more later. Okay, cool. Well, I'm excited to continue with Shapez. But for now, we'll call it an evening. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Yeah, you're welcome, Vadimus. Thanks for hanging out.